Hi, my name is Leon. I'm a French young man, and I'm here to talk about my situationships, especially one and the lessons that I've learned from all of my situationships because I've had quite a few. By the way, I'm 19, so I've had quite a few for someone who is 19 years old. I don't know if I had that much relationship in my whole life.
Yeah.
I had one big situationship for quite a long time. Um, my situationship was between me and I'm going to call this person Alex. So me and Alex met through a dating app when I was freshly 18. The vibe was cool. The vibe was on. Like literally we talked a bit. Quickly we met, and at our first date, Alex was late, was 20 minutes late, because Alex wanted to be well dressed. It was shit. And no tea, no shade. It was shit. The situationship began in September 2024, and it ended the first, let's say that it ended the 1st of January 2026. There is kind of an engagement between two person, and those two are acting kind of like a couple without being a couple. Like there are no clear rules about uh, how do you define this relation with this other person. I'm not going to talk about polyamorous things here because I've never experienced any in my life, and so I feel that it would be inappropriate for me to talk about that because I don't have the knowledges around this topic. So if you were hoping to find some young French boy, man legally talking about polyamorous things, sorry, I'm not the person you are wishing for. But that's very specific. The odds are not in your favor, but keep trying. I'm sure someone did that on internet. Alex and I, like the vibe was so on, but we did not really put a name on what we were going through because Alex had a boyfriend.
And I oh To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
I'm so dumb. The person with whom I was talking to, with who? With who? With whom? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. The person with who you're talking to has a boyfriend, and you're still talking to this person, and you're still having sex with this person. You're dumb. Like I don't have any other word to describe myself. And if you're doing that too, why, honey? Why are you doing that to yourself? Because you're not doing something cool for you. And before everyone getting on me in the comments, Alex and Alex boyfriends were in open couple, and I'm not here to judge anyone, and you're not here to judge Alex and Alex boyfriend. So, well, ex-boyfriend nowadays. We'll come about that later. That's Alex and Alex boyfriend's relation, so we're not going to really talk about that, but the effect that it had on Alex and I. So no judgment here. Absolutely no judgment. You can judge me because I mean, if I'm exposing myself on internet, I'm exposing myself to judgments and to judges. But do not Judge Alex and Alex X. That's very hard to say, especially when it's not in your native tongue. Hurt me quite a lot because I started to develop feelings for Alex, feelings that are still confused to this day because confusing to this day because I'm not sure that it was love, but I was in some very hard studies that I was failing. I don't have any other word. I completely messed my last year, and um, and so I was lost because I was like, what am I going to do with my life? What am I doing with my life? And the only moments where I felt a bit joyful was when I was into Alex's arms or when we were kissing. And so I associated Alex with like the only way for me to have hope. And it did not help me. Um, Moving forward, Alex and I blocked each other twice because of Alex's boyfriend at the time. Uh, we're going to call Alex boyfriend with a name because that's going to be a bit a lot. Let's call him Jacob and let's call myself Edward. That's kind of funny though, but do not call me Edward. I'm not Edward. My name is Leon. I told you before. No, maybe I didn't. Well, not very, not very. So, due to Jacob interfering between Alex and uh, Alex and I had to block each other twice. Um, and the first time was like for 2 months because their couple, which was open, closed. And the second time is because Alex did cheat on Jacob with me.
I'm not going to entertain drama, chaos, confusion, and madness.
I'm not gagging.
And I'm not proud of that. I was a side chick. That's not. No, it sucks. Uh, and and Jacob said, "Well, you're gonna block Edward, and you're never going to talk to Edward again. And I will forget this." And Jacob did forget this. He was like, "Oh yeah, you cheated on me with Edward, but I don't even remember." And I'm not joking when I'm telling you that. I don't know how Jacob worked in his head, and I'm not here to judge him. I'm just sharing facts. So when we blocked each other the second time, I met someone else because it was like we blocked each other for 8 months the second time. And while we were blocked mutually, maybe I met someone else and it's going to be helpful. So just keep in mind that I met someone else. How am I going to name this person? Coworker, because this other person was a coworker. My surname are so shit. I'm lame with finding name. I hope I'll never be that because imagine me having to name another human being living. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This baby will have a shitty name. It's a fact. So let's just call this other person coworker. After that, I was back to the city where I am now for my study, and I was on Tinder again. And I was like, oh, Alex is still on Tinder. Like, I wanna know if Alex still hates me. I didn't even know if Alex hated me, but I was like, yeah, I don't care. Swipe right. 3 weeks later, I'm out of an exam that I totally passed, by the way. I opened my phone and I had a Tinder notification telling me, you have a match with Alex. Alex sent you a message. And I was like, oh shit. Because if you have Tinder, you kinda know that when you have a match, usually people do not send text. They're like, yeah, I'm matching you, but oh, I have to send the text first? No, I'm not doing that. So when I saw that Alex sent me a text, I was like, it's this Alex, not another one. It cannot be another one because I swiped right quite a few Alex because I changed Alex name, so it was a more common name than Alex. But inside of me, I knew, and I was like, oh, it's this one. Do I really want to talk to this Alex now? Because it was like 3 weeks to 2 months later. I don't think I still want to talk to this Alex, but I answered because I was curious, because we kind of left each other abruptly the second time. It helped me heal something inside of me, and it should have stayed there. But Alex being so handsome,
Delusion. Convince yourself.
I fall again, like physically. Ah,
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Alex is top tier. Like, you know, when you're in a category, like you're let's say that you're a B. Like, let's say I'm a B, like a further later, like S, A, B, like of as a tier list. Let's say I'm B tier. Alex was A plus tier. And when I'm trying to date someone, I'm going to date someone from A to C. I'm never trying to date someone who is an S. Like, I know my limits. I know where I should stop. But Alex being an A plus tier, I was like, well, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Like, maybe in a world. And Alex thought that I was in A tier, I guess, because Alex did talk to me back the first time that we talked. So we kind of had this feeling for each other physically, and it it was stronger than my will to say bye bye to Alex. And we talked a lot. We were like, yeah, now we're cool, we're friends. Each other's we fucked each other's mentally because Alex just ended with Jacob. No, Jacob ended with Alex. So Alex was imagining marrying Jacob, and Jacob said bye bye. Alex did not have the mental space for a relationship, a situationship, I don't know, but Alex didn't have the space for any of this bullshit. And me, I was like, You're beautiful, Juno. I'm feeling so dumb telling that now, but and Alex was like, yes, you're too, you know. Mm. So we kinda met once and we made love. We already had sexual intercourse with each other quite a lot of time, but we only made love twice. The first time was when Alex cheated on Jacob with me. Why is my camera not? Well, anyway, it's more like a story time, so you don't really have to see me. And I can be ugly. I don't care at this point. And it was the second time that we made love and we stayed in the same bed and slept together the whole night. And my feelings were back. My feelings were like, I don't know what I feel for you, but to my mouth, to my heart, to my mind, you're special.
I am for you, okay? Marry me right now. Right now, or I'm dying. I say marry me right now. Call me and say me, I love you. Marry me right now or I'm dying. I say marry me right now or I'm dying. Marry me right now.
And Alex was like, no, please go home.
Or I'm dying. Marry me right now or I'm dying.
So you're using my body? And then, okay, no problem, no problem. Just, I look so dumb right now. But it is what it is. Anyway. Oh, I did not mention that. The sex we had was not protected. It was the very first and the only time that it was not protected. And it was because 1 week prior to the intercourse, we 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 did some tests like HIV, like all of STD test, and all came back negative. So we were like, yeah, why not trying this? Why not trying this? Maybe it's going to be a bit better than what it was before. Like, we were open to try something new. So we did try something new. Just keep in mind that it will be important for later. And then after that, I had some exam. So I was not really available mentally for any of this bullshit, but I kept thinking about Alex. During those holidays, I was trying to talk to Alex about quite a few things about how I felt that Alex was never putting me as a priority, how I was always the choice by default. But Alex was not ready to have this talk with me, and I was like, okay, if you're not ready, not a problem, but I'm not going to wait for you anymore. Like, if you do not come talk to me about this by the end of 2025, we're not talking to each other anymore. Like, you're out of my life. I did not say that to Alex. You're going to understand why. I'm just giving you the story time. And after, I will tell you how my interpretation about how situationship works and why I did not say that to Alex. And it will make sense in that second part. Did Alex come through my DMs to talk about that with me? No. The 31st of December, still nothing. Bye-bye. See you never. Alex did send me a Happy New Year text, and I answered, thank you, that's kind. Nothing more, nothing less. And I felt like a weight was finally relieved from my body. Like it's over now. You're not bringing that in 2026 with you. Little did I know. One day I wake up at 11 because I had a super strong insomnia, and I fell asleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. that day. I woke up and I received a text from Alex telling, yeah, you know all of those things that you talked to me while we were in holidays. I think I'm ready to talk to you about that now. And I was like, do I thought to myself, do I even have the time for you now? Should I give you this time? First thing I did was take a screenshot, send that to my Jude. We have a group chat of three best friends, and I sent that to my two other friends. I was like, yikes, what should I do? And I did not listen to what they told me to do. I said to Alex, if you wanna meet me, it's today or never. I'm available after 6 p.m. And Alex told me, okay. I was like, do not set me up. Do not even think about not coming, because you've already did that to me thrice. And if you do that one more time, do not even take the time to try to talk to me, because you're going to be blocked. It's not a hostage situation. If you don't want to come, you can just say no. But I told you that I was going to come. I'm going to come. And I was like, okay, not a problem. Then Alex sent me, by the way, I think you gave me an STD.
Motherfucker, who said I had Easter jelly beans?
Oh, excuse me? Excuse my French? Me giving you an STD?
Up my
And
ass.
Alex was like, yeah, we had a sexual intercourse. It was the first time without condoms, and I have an STD. You have some symptoms, you talk to me about that. And I was like, well, the symptoms you're talking about too were from something totally different. Not anything related to you, nor any sexual activities. So you know where you can put those symptoms. I'm not the one who gave you an STD. Sorry for you. Go ask the three other boys you're talking to. And Alex was like, well, too late. I already talked about you to my doctor, so you have to go see my doctor to get a shot in the butt. And I was like, bitch, please. I have to take a shot in the butt. I did take a shot in the butt. But before going to take my shot in the butt, I go get tested. But the same day, I was the doctor was like, you have to come today, because when your fact was 2 months ago, so you have to come now, because if you do have an STD, you were in danger. You were in danger. So come now, now. And just before coming, I go get tested, only to be able to send a screenshot to Alex that it was not me, and I'm not giving STD to anyone. It's not a shame. It's just not me. So you should worry about the 3 other people you're with, because that's one of those 3 people. It was not me, in fact. But I had the proof that it was not me. Like 24 hours too late. So I had a shot in the butt, and it was not the best thing that I did in my life, but honestly, I've seen worse. So that's quite funny though. And the same day, Alex and I met at a pub, and we talked, and I told straight into Alex's eyes, I planned on letting you go. I did not plan on bringing you with me in 2026 for this reason, that reason, and that other reason. So the only reason I'm here tonight is to help you grow, and I don't want to talk to you. But Alex, being as handsome as Alex is, Alex being as beautiful as Alex is, Alex being as smart as Alex is, I gave Alex another chance. You look so dumb. I came being like, yeah, see you never, alligator. I left being like, okay, maybe we do have something. 5 days after this happened, I was in lecture, and in a lecture, it was the most boring lecture I ever had. And I thought to myself, like, a friend that's living in Paris sent me a text being like, well, how is going your love life? What's news on your life? What's new on your life? And I thought to myself, well, nothing is new. I have the feeling that I'm doing the same thing again and again, that I'm at the same position than I was so long ago. And I thought to myself, when was the first time that I started to feel like that? And it was September 2024 when I met Alex. And I was like, when did I not feel the way I'm feeling currently? It was when Alex and I blocked each other during those 8 months, because I moved on during those 8 months. I dated 2 person. I was in a couple with 1 person. Like, I did try to go abroad, let's say that. And I was like, oh, I'm not the problem here. Alex is the problem in my life. So I took my phone. I don't know why my camera is shit like that. I'm sorry. I opened Instagram. I took Alex's account. I did block it. Blocked, 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 blocked. Then I opened WhatsApp. I sent Alex a text. I need to move on. I'm blocking you not because I hate you, but because I have to prioritize myself. Sorry. A little heart emoji. PS, if we see each other in real life, I have nothing against you, so I'll be glad to talk to you, but I need you to get out of my phone and out of my life. Bye bye. If you need to answer to this text, please don't. Sent. I waited to have the WhatsApp confirmation that Alex read the text, when it's in blue. When I saw that Alex read the text, blocked on WhatsApp. And that's how I got out of my situationship. Hi, new Leon here. I was editing and I found that the way I explained my views on situationship was not crystal clear, so I'm going to try to do it better. Um, so as I said earlier, to me, a situationship is a situation where people are acting like a couple, but without being an official couple. Why people are doing that? Because you do not have to engage yourself, so you can easily cheat on your partner because people have, to my mind, kinda the fear of missing out and the fear of, yes, but if I'm engaging myself 100% in this relation with this person, I might miss a relation with someone else. And they're only seeing what they could miss and not what they could get if they were in a relationship instead of a situationship. And also, situationship, from my experience, but maybe it's me who is creating that scheme, tend to be one is giving everything they can and the other is not. Let me explain this with a gardening example. Let's say that you meet someone that you really enjoy. And since you enjoy this person, you wanna build something with this person. And the thing that you decided to build is a garden. And you want a garden because you both want beautiful flowers. Flowers that are stunning, honey. The flowers that you see them in like, it smells good. And when you open your eyes after the smell, you're like, yes, yes, it smells good. It's beautiful. It's and it's done by me, but I'm so proud of me, and I'm also so proud of what nature can give to us when we put the effort into this. So you both want that, but to have that, you need to put a lot of effort and a lot of time in your garden. However, one of you does not want to do this. One of you just wants the flowers, and this one do not want to pay uh simply to buy the flowers because it's too expensive, it's too this, it's too that. So the other person comes to you and tell you, hey, do you wanna build a beautiful garden with me? Without signing a contract that you are both supposed to equally have a part of the garden. How does it end up? One of you is putting all the effort to make a beautiful garden, and the other is only cutting the flowers, collecting the flowers, and showing to the other people, hey, look at my beautiful flowers. I have beautiful flowers. Oh, my flowers. And you're getting fucked because you're not showing your flowers to anyone. Because you don't have any flowers left because this other bitch took all of your flowers that you put soil into. You put water into the soil, but you're not getting any flowers. And the worst part is that it costs you money, it costs you time, it costs you energy, and you have nothing back. And the second you're like, hold on, the math are not mathing at all. I have to go home because home I can do a little garden for myself. Yes, it will be restricted. Yes, it won't be as beautiful as I want it. Yes, I won't be always helped by someone that I cherish, but at the end of the day, I will have my own flowers and I'm not getting fucked anymore. But the person thing that you going to leave is like, oh, but how am I going to get flowers now? No, 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 please don't leave. Stay. I swear I will garden with you. I will do effort. And at the same time that they're telling you, yes, I will do effort, they're putting the soil, they're putting the water, they are I don't know. I don't know what you do when you garden. But they're doing the effort to have a beautiful garden with you. And you're like, oh yeah, it was just a misstart. Like we just didn't understand each other at the beginning, but now we're really going to have a beautiful garden, and this person is really going to help me. This person is really going to fuck you straight in the face. That's all this person is going to do, because the second you believe this person really, really want to build a garden with you, this person stop building the garden with you, and you're building a garden for you alone once again. Cuckoo bitch. That's all that's happening. And that's how you're going to come to this person and be like, hey, are you fucking with me right now? And the other person's like, no, 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 I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I'm putting soil, I'm putting water, I'm doing all the work to have beautiful flowers with you. And you're like, okay, okay, now I trust you. You trust me? Okay, I'm gone, bitch. And this person is cutting all the flowers and showing all the flowers to other people. And you're like, okay, come back, I really need you. And it's going to be a come, and I run, and I come, and I run, and I come, and I run, and I come, and I run. And at the end of the day, you're exhausted because you had to do the work of two most of the time, and you had to beg for your partner to do the other part of the work with you, and you have nothing left. And can keep doing that a long time. A long time. So that's why when you really wanna leave a situationship, you should not prevent the person that you're leaving. You just leave. No sign. No, I'm warning you. No, nothing. Did you see how I went to this pub? I went to this pub being like, bye bye bitch. I told him bye bye bitch. And at the end of the pub, I was like, finally, we are really going to build a beautiful garden together, maybe. Do you see that? Do you see that? Mm. People are mean. People are going to play with you. So that's why you should never, never want them. Just block them. When you know that you're ready, you block them. It's like when you're ripping off a bandage, you're like, up, doing a little knot, taking your trash, you, not your problem anymore. Because if you don't do that, the other will convince you to do a beautiful garden with you. And it's not that the other is mean, it's that the other needs to have those beautiful flowers. Because the others truly have something that's lacking inside. And this lack will only be filled with those flowers. But this person is not ready to do what it takes to have the beautiful flowers with you. The person just wants the flower, not the work, not the sweat, only the flower. So this person does not want you, only what you're capable of doing for them. It's sad, it's not funny, and they're not mean. They just have needs. But you do have needs too. And you do should be selfish. Anyway, I hope you understood. I hope you enjoyed. I hoped I was a bit better than when I tried to explain it the first time. And maybe we are never going to see each other again because doing a video in English was so hard for me. Like, I was struggling this whole time. I think we can all see that. But that was quite funny though. And maybe we're never going to see each other. So I wish you a happy life. I wish you the best. I wish you to understand uh, the people that you're going to meet in your life. I wish you to not judge the people that you're going to meet in your life, and that doing so you will do beautiful encounters. See you later or see you never, alligator. And correction.